Hey everybody, and welcome back to Subterrain. The music seems like so much more intense on the opening screen at that point for some reason. I don't know why. All right, well, we are waiting for some shit to get fixed, but we have. We have some stuff that's already fixed. Alright, so we got power packs, we got thermal canisters, we've got some extra photon grenades, or Marsmari, which I should probably be using more often, some basic medical supplies, our food, we are clean on everything else, we have our oxygen and thermal for when we get that far. We just took a nice nap. I'm thinking about just grabbing this gun from where it is. I gotta stop doing that. Double check our reactor status. Everything seems to be pretty decent. We are 1,000 in the green. These are running our... Let's double check these real fast. That means this has to be just about done. I must have messed up the timing. Because that Monzonite has, what, a half hour left, it said? Sorry, 2 hours left. I need to process all these. Alright, well. We're going to go ahead and grab... Wait, that's a module 2. Is one of these... Okay, we got one that's running a little low, but I'm not actually all that worried about that one. But I might as well grab it just in case. So we're going to go ahead and make that switch, and then I'm going to grab the gun, and we are going to go ahead and make our way back to Pisces District in an attempt to find A, new technology, because new technology, and B, well, hopefully we don't die. Mostly finding the new technology. That puts us about 1,200 in the green in terms of durability loss. I am going to go ahead and take this gun. I'm going to put it in as the backup, just in case. And we are going to go ahead and be on our way. Oh, man. Everything's already pretty high. That's... No. I wanted to check its infection rate, but that's fine. I'll do that from the map later. Game got a little laggy there for some reason. Not sure why. So we look at our map here. 15, 12, yeah. Those are reaching level where I would like to clean them out, but it just... We need better technology, I think, to really keep stuff clean. Now, I do want to do basic checks on this floor. Because we do have power right there. We want to make sure that from the elevator we can get there safely. If we have no power. Just means doing some basic cleanup around the area. That's probably all we need to start with. We can't clean up the entire building every single time we come through here. It would be nice, but we can't quite afford to do that. The infection rate's just a little bit too high. We are not particularly far, unfortunately. These floors are taking a very long time. Now this floor was a friggin' can of sardines when last we went through here. Everything basically got bottled up in one room. Don't remember if we managed to clean everything out in terms of salvage-wise. I don't think we did. I'll be quite honest, I do not remember. Like, everything was bundled up in that room, and it was... Or no, not that room, it was this room. Looks like we got most everything. We might have gotten everything. So this was a very small floor. So the fact that all the enemies were basically stuck together in one room was not surprising. Once we realized how small it was. Should have eaten and drank some stuff before we went. I do want this to recover. Do I have a place to sit? Oh, I guess that is a couch right there, but... We will be fine. Our oxygen and heat are going to run out before we get too far here. Because we have to take this slow and careful, because we don't have the leeway anymore with the enemies that are around. There's just too many of them, and they hit too hard for us to just run and gun through. We have to try and play it as strategic as we can. Use the advantages that we have. That's right, I forgot we're going to need our flashlight. Dang. Please hit. Thank you. It's a pretty standard opening room, let's be honest. Okay. Now things get super dangerous. Just gonna drink it to keep this down. We're gonna have to go to the bathroom now at some point here. We have to be careful now. We do not want to get backed into a corner. Kept firing that gun too much. Luckily this guy hasn't spawned all his broodlings. They're all too far behind. You could not save your mother. Well, basically all of their pathing is messing up. Which is going to work nicely for me, but is a little cheap. Dang it. Mistakes were made. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm not at all surprised that one of the broodlings got in the way, but I'm definitely not happy about it. I'm very fragile right now. Oh boy. This may not be amazing, but it actually works out okay that everything is slowly trickling in. Because we can deal with this. I may make a really good run at trying to get myself killed. Okay, that is everything in there. That makes me feel better. Okay, luckily he threw that straight into the wall next to him. Basically killed him. And this guy's just sitting here. Okay, as much as I would like to sit around and let everything go, I'd like to get my heat back. Being anywhere close to that would have gotten me killed. Here's what we're doing. We're closing that. We're opening this. I'd like to make sure that I am not going to have anything behind me getting me killed as I proceed further. That was kind of close. Just doing a very simple ER combo to pick everything up. We're gonna fill up really fast on crowbars. All right. Okay, good to know. Take care of your broodlings pretty quickly. They can still hurt us even after the mother's dead, so we've got to be a little careful. I cannot see their projectiles because of the yellow of the machine, of the vending machine. I could see them barely, but not a ton, so it made it a little challenging. Okay, that got me a good jump. Luckily, I'm okay. The little broodlings hurt. to be sure. Power pack's out of power. It's okay, we have power packs. That could have been very bad, though. Cleansing cream, that's a new one. So many crowbars. Alright. Oh, that killed me. Really? Okay. So I'm going back to the main menu because the autosave is gonna be closer. I was not expecting to die there, to be honest. I didn't think that was gonna do enough damage to kill me, but clearly it did. It did quite a bit of damage. We've struck a pollenite? So this is before we walk downstairs, so this is now a completely new level. Everything we did before this is now a wash, which sucks. Sucks, but there's not much we can do about it. Hello, music. Now that can lead to all sorts of things. The fact that this has been regenerated. Could be an easier level, could be a harder level. The grenades really seem to stun these guys, which I don't know if it's intentional or if it's just the way the AI works. Oh, dang you. Shotguns against those ranged guys have been a pretty effective strategy. Yeah. Problem is those guys do that. Which is actually rather obnoxious. There are a ton of enemies in that corridor. Kind of want my heat to go back down. This is actually probably a better setup, to be perfectly honest. I know I'm using a lot of grenades here, but this is why I have them. That hurt, but not too bad. Not paying attention to the heat of the gun. Darn, sometimes it's smart enough to put it back. There very well could be an impenetrable front line of broodlings. This is okay. This level is now a shooting gallery. The gallery shoots back, but I believe this is in my favor. It works, in the end, it works, hello, a lot better for us, because that three-way hallway with the doors is really obnoxious, it turns out, because we don't know which of those doors actually have threats behind them. Actually, venturing into this three-way hallway is just as dangerous, though. Gotcha. Gun got a little warm there. That is alive, by the way. Just gonna do the radial attack. I'm using the Marsmari here because it's dangerous as hell. I'm gonna throw this there, that way we do have a quick change. That was very lucky for me. Why, hello there. Okay, that's clear. That means the rest of the facility is this way. Veronica Jones. This could be what we're looking for. I am not getting any readings of enemies, and since I still have my vision, I want to take advantage of it. I feel no guilt for throwing that many grenades down there. That was a pile of enemies worth that many grenades. Speaking of... Using another Marsmari here. Each shotgun. It was one of the little ones. Isn't dead yet. We are not done here. Interesting how this guy didn't aggro around the any further around the corner. Our heat sink is not happy. Couldn't quite tell it died in the middle of that animation. This is a good floor. I do not want to die. Marsmari's up again. Dang. Ah, crap! Oh, okay, interesting. It did not do its AoE attack, even though it clearly did the animation, and I got caught up on a corner there. Also, I'm using the wrong shotgun again. Should say the less powerful shotgun. Okay, once again our power is super low, so let's go ahead and swap these out. I'll go ahead and swap out the oxygen while we're here. I'm using the Marsmari again because I don't want to get ambushed. Okay, that room is in fact empty. I didn't have to use my Marsmari. We now have a linear path, although I'm gonna take a decent guess here and say that we're gonna get a split right there. Nope. That is that. Alright, let's raid the floor. How thirsty are we? 65. We're not quite to freshwater territory. Oh man, that was an intense floor, but we got through it. the second time. Okay. I'll take the bag too. This is what we unlocked with the hacked key card. It's got a good bit of just stuff here. Whoopsie. I mean, that was good stuff. Alright, now let's get to the creme de la creme here. Keycard Veronica Jones. Level 3 Biosphere data chip. It's not what I was hoping for. But it'll have to do, I suppose. Alright, let's read this log. Oh, this is it. It opened into it. Agent Heather Morgan reporting in. There have been no suspicions so far, sir. The mission was a success. I tried to apply for a research intern position at the Biosphere, but because my specialty didn't lie in research, they wouldn't take me. Another option became clear: administration. Starting as a secretary, I managed to infiltrate the administration of Spirit Plaza fairly quickly. I shot up the hierarchy. My superiors tended to be accident-prone when I was around. It hadn't even been a year before I became district manager of the plaza. So she killed people. She killed people good. As the district manager, I was placed in charge of everything that occurred in the plaza, including sanitation and safety and food storage. I took samples from the restaurant's pantry, cross-analyzing them with samples from Earth. It was a match. Listeriosis was in Mars' food supply as well. I gathered evidence and found that the produce originated from the biosphere here at MPO. I lobbied the council shortly after. The council heard my case and agreed it was bad for tourism and profits. I nominated myself as head of the investigation, and with a little greasing of the wheels, I was put in charge. My first order of business was to inspect the Biosphere's facilities. Curiously, many produce items weren't infected, but I ended up finding the source: Mars lettuce. The head researcher, Dr. Tayama, fought me every step of the way. That bastard was probably hiding this from everyone. I just know it. I'm going to lobby the council for direct control of the Biosphere after I present these listeriosis samples, and then find out what Dr. Tayama knows and any way I can. If this was a direct attack on Earth, I plan on secretly extraditing him so that he can be properly charged with bioterrorism. I'm keeping the evidence in a safe house I set up in the Ares district, just in case I am caught. I am preparing to dispose of this alias. I will update you when I have an ETA. Alright, so that is not what I was expecting or particularly hoping for. I was hoping for, you know, engineering. However, it's still not that bad. Oh, there's a bag here. Well, that's quite a lot of things. We are at weight capacity, basically. Yep, I can't pick that up. Nor can I pick that up. Or that. I basically need to drink that. Yeah, half a kilogram. So we don't have all of the crowbars that we did last time. Perfect. Alright. We have a bathroom to hit But more importantly, I think we just need to dip out and come back. We need a bathroom. Like, real bad. The hour that it takes to get all the way back is going to be too much. Nope, it's just a spot where an egg was at one point. Alright, we could dip further, but we've got a lot of stuff. We're full, so we might as well just take the 2-hour hit and call this an episode. So, I will rejoin you all back at the base. But until then, keep your gears turning.